What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh man. Um Today was a phenomenal day. Uh Took away $2,200 trading in the market today. Um yeah, doing the same thing that I always do. Um I'm going to go into a little more detail on something else that I use a lot. Um but first I'm going to show you my P&Ls and then I'll get into the charts. So I don't want to make this too long. Um, I notice a lot of people have been watching like 4 or 5 minutes. So, I mean, if you really want to learn, trust me, 10, 15 minutes out of your day, if you really want to make this your career, should be nothing. I mean, nothing. But enough with our ranting and raving. Yeah, all in all, $2,200. $2,200. I actually did 2 weeks ago. I had 30. I think it was 3,600. I showed it on that first video. So, let's show you the P&L. Oh, wrong one. So, on trade zero today, I made 394.79. I'm gonna explain why this isn't bigger. It actually should be a lot bigger. And then on plug, PLUG, I made $1,871.30. So all in all, a little over $2,200 today. So, I mean, it takes a lot of people a long time to make 2,200 bucks, and trust me, I'm much appreciative of it. It's a lot of hard work that goes into it. Um, but you have to stay humble in the market because the market will humble you. But I actually tried to get myself on the other screen, but for some reason my OBS is acting up. But let's let's get in some charts. That's why you're watching this. So today I'm going to go over some pattern recognition, like same patterns. Sorry about that. I guess I can talk about plug. So if you watched my video from yesterday, I was talking about how I like these big bodies. So right out the gates, when plug came out, it had a huge sell-off. So I just set orders to short from 36 all the way to 37.40, and I ended up getting filled, I believe, on 700, 7 or 800. So when this popped up right here, I wasn't worried at all. And then when this next candle came open and it was this big body, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I look for. This is what I look for every single day in the market, is these same identical patterns as I showed you guys yesterday. And then the next candle opens, so I'm short 800 shares right in here. And then I ended up covering at 34.19, so I could have got another dollar out of it, but I'm not going to get greedy. At one point, I think I was up over $2,000 on the trade, but this right here is what I'm talking about, patterns. This is the same thing as I showed you guys yesterday. Like, these patterns repeat. With large caps, though, it's a little more difficult. Now, when I get into these penny stocks, this is where you're really going to see that these patterns repeat themselves. So, I don't want to spend too much on plug. But like I say, if you watch my video from yesterday, you'll notice this big body followed by the green and then followed by this red. Sometimes the green isn't this big, but like I say, I had shorts to short this all the way to 37.40. So pretty much if it would have broke 37.40, and started trending higher, I would have cut my short and went long. If that's what the chart told me. But when I seen this, that's an instinct to me that it's going to be a great short. So that was a $1,870, 1871 on that trade. But if you just look at this pattern, it's the same as penny stocks. So just remember that from like now on. You'll start to realize this. But let's get into the juicy stuff. I didn't make as much, but there's a reason. So let's look at this. So we're gonna look at that one, and we're gonna look at where is that stock at? Hang on a second, just give me a second. So I'm going to compare these two charts with you guys, so you can see what I see. Alright, let's get into the juicy stuff here. This is what I like. So DLPN, everybody knows this stock. It's been the greatest stock. It's been on a tear. So let's just break this down. Now, if you already left this video because of the P&L and stuff, trust me, you are going to miss what you came here for. I'm going to show you something that a lot of people don't show you. What a lot of people show you is all these indicators. Like, you need all this stuff on your screen. You don't need that stuff. Trust me. So, this is DLPN. This is HOFV. This is the stock I traded today. Now let's look at this pre-market right here. So look at this pattern. You know what I mean? This right here is going to set the tone. This right here is going to set the tone for the whole market. For all the penny stocks that are moving, look at this pattern. This pattern, it's not the same, but it's pretty dang close. Now you'll see something. When DLPN pulls back, this is its first red day. What do you think HOFV is doing? Same pattern. This is what I look for in the market every day. So when I see penny stocks that are moving, I guess I have a photographic memory, so I know what a chart looked like 2 weeks ago. So when that stock moves, and I see a penny stock running, I'll think back like, oh, this is what this stock did. So 90% of the time, this is what this stock's going to do. So these two patterns are like almost identical. So that's what I mean. You have to forget all those indicators. Those indicators are nothing. What you want to focus on, trust me, is patterns. Patterns, patterns, patterns. If I cannot preach that enough, I don't know how much I can. But so today this got to high of 38. Closed in the 16s. Today this got to high of 877, closed in the 5s. Where do you think I covered my last position? Right down here. Why? Because this, I knew, on these first 4 candles, I knew that this was going to be its red day. Like, this is going to be its first red day. Now, what happened, Trade Zero went down today for like 2 or 3 hours. So all you could do is you could sell your position, but you couldn't short, you couldn't locate, you couldn't do anything. So it was a terrible thing, because like this is the backside of the move. Like, it is what it is. But I did catch this. But I want to go over something with you. So let's look at this. So today I started shorting the stock right in the 7s. It opens up, gets 740. I'm still short. It comes down. I take a little bit of profit. And then right here, I'm short, still holding. My stop on this stock is 740. Why is it 740? Let me explain. right here. Excuse me. The high of this candle 744, right? This has the most volume. Obviously this candle's red now, but when this started pushing up, it hit 744. I had 900 shares short. I was down 300 and I think $330 on this trade. I took the loss. It hit 740. I covered my position. Why? Because this type of stuff right here can happen all day long. You can get squeezed. But anyhow, I cut my short right here at 740. The stock pulls back. That's the worst feeling in the world. Like when you're right, but you have to trade smart. So I cut the position. I was like, you know what? If this is bearish, I'm going to get back into the stock. So once it pulls back, I start shorting again 700 shares all the way up into the 660s. But at this point, between these two candles right here, TZ goes down. There's no more trade zero. So all I could do is cover, but I can't add to my position. So I held the position. Why? Because DLPN is going to have its first red day. HOFV is also going to have its first red day. So I'm not getting out of the trade. So what did I do? I ended up covering in the 560s. I made that $330 trade back plus another $400 on top. I mean, patterns, patterns, patterns. If you want to know a strategy of mine, patterns. My favorite strategy, patterns. I can't explain that enough. And like, if you guys want more videos, you'll start to see when I trade, I'm trading patterns. I'm not trading the VWAP. I'm not trading any indicator. All I trade is price action and candlesticks. That's it. What you see on my charts right here, that's all I trade off of. I don't need an indicator telling me the stock's going to go down. So I'm not trying to be like, you don't need them. Hey, if they help you, awesome. I'm just saying for my style of trading, I don't need them. But DLPN's first red day, HOFV's first red day. But why I shorted this stock is because of the same pattern as this stock. Now that we got this out of the way, let me show you. So this is the stock that I traded. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you remember anything out of this video, it's patterns. I want to just pull up one other stock just to show you the pattern. This isn't like the DLPN pattern. This is just like the candlesticks. Let's see here, CW. So check this out. If you remember that video from yesterday, remember how I was saying I don't like wicks, I like bodies. Bodies show you where the price goes. Okay? Watch this. So, say you're a long bias trader, right? I'm up pretty early. I'm usually up 3 or 4 in the morning looking at what I'm going to be shorting for that day because I'm looking at the pattern of it. If it shows me the same pattern as what I'm looking at, I'm shorting the stock. But if you're up early enough, well, now look at this. Remember yesterday I was showing you this is pre-market. This is at 3 in the morning. I'm usually up at 3 to 4 in the morning. When this candle closes, right? This closes at 142. Let's just draw a line. That candle closes at 142. The low of this candle is 126, right? So this candle opens up. Remember, you wait for this candle to close. This candle opens up. This candle opens at 142. 142. As soon as this candle opened, you could have went long on this candle. Yeah, and then you can take profit wherever you think you should take profit. I can't tell you where to take profit, but the thing of it is if your stop loss, if you say, hey, I'm going to get out if this breaks under this 142 level, I'm going to cut the trade. If you're a tight trader, I could see it, but like I say, this is what you kind of want to see if you wait for that to close. But this one from 142 all the way up to $2. That's 60 cents. That's you get 500 to 1,000 shares. I mean, that's some good money, and that's an hour's pay. That's 1 hour. You're making $300 to $600 an hour. Okay, so okay, this candle closes right now. Here comes where the shorts come in. So this candle closes at let's see, it closes at 188. Let's draw a line. 188. This candle closes. All right. What does this candle open at? This candle opens at 189. So if you're a short seller like myself, and you see this closes at 188, and you're like, all right, I'm going to see if this is the top. As soon as this candle opens, this is another strategy that I use. This candle opens, you look for the closing price. The closing price is 188. You start shorting at 188, small size, small size. You just get a feeler for the stock. This only went to 190. 190, like nothing. 2 cents. That's all you're getting squeezed at, 2 cents. And then all of a sudden, in that 1 hour when that closes, now we're down to 173. You could have took 20 cents, covered, and said, hey, I'm good with that. This next candle, so this candle closes, and then you go to this candle right here, and you're like, all right, this closes at, let's see, 181. So that candle closes at 181. Where does this next candle open at? 181. What's the high? 182. 1 penny. If you're short at 181, and this only got to 182, and it starts tanking instantly, you're talking almost 40 cents. 500 shares, that's 200 bucks. 1,000 shares, that's $400 in another hour. So, so between the patterns and these bodies, if you guys start looking at this, you will start seeing similarities, especially in the penny stocks. I didn't really go in depth with the penny stocks, but I'll start showing you guys more of the patterns. You're gonna start seeing these, and then you're gonna be like, wow, this is crazy, and it is. But if you're here to this far and you made it through the patterns, similar patterns you'll see. Now, don't take them similar patterns to large cap. Them are in a whole different league themselves. Just penny stocks. That's what I focus patterns on, is penny stocks. When I go to large cap, I'm trading the body candles. That's all I'm trading on large caps, body candles. But if you have any questions, let me know. But I thought I went to pretty good detail on the pattern recognition, and like over the bodies again. But the thing I was trying to show you is like when I short or when I go long, which is very seldomly, when I do go long, I'm looking at the bodies and I'm looking at the pattern, because they're all sympathy plays of each other. So the main thing you can take away from this is, if you're into the penny stock world, look for patterns. You will be amazed. And then obviously take your patterns, put them in your candlesticks. But I'm probably going to wrap this video up and go eat some food. But like in the old videos, until next time, traders, peace!